and you can find it in the App Store if you just type in XCode. Now this is if you don't register for the developer program, then you will want to download it here, and you can see it's $5. If you are registering for the iOS developer program, you don't want to go here, otherwise you'll end up paying an extra $5. So what you can do is we'll just go ahead and go to the website, and if you go to developer.apple.com, and then I already have an account here, so I'll go ahead and go to iOS Dev Center, and then I'll just sign into my dev account. And then you can see here that I have the downloads for iOS 4.3. I can also look at the iOS SDK beta for iOS 5, and I could actually download that, and that actually has a different version of Xcode that works with iOS 5. But for now, we'll just go to the 4.3, and here it has Xcode 4.02. Download here. And then we can just click here to go ahead and download, and it'll come with the actual SDK 4.3 as well. And so then once we have this downloaded, we can go ahead and run this. And to run this, we can just double click this DMG file from the downloads. And I've already got this open, so I'll just show you where it is mounted here. So if I go to Xcode and iOS SDK, and then here you can just go ahead and run this Xcode and iOS SDK mpkg file. And I already have Xcode installed, but I'll walk through the steps up to the install here. It's all pretty straightforward. You're just going to go ahead and pretty much click through this and accept the defaults. So we'll continue here. We'll agree to a couple of the licenses they have here, and then we'll go ahead and continue. And then you're pretty much going to want to select all of the defaults here, and then you'll just hit continue and then finish the install. And then once you've finished the install here, what you should be able to do is go ahead and go up to this Finder here. This is handy for Macs if you're not familiar with the Macintosh or you don't have a Macintosh background. The Spotlight search is very useful for finding something on your system. So you can just type Xcode here and then hit enter, and it should launch Xcode for us. And then you can see welcome to Xcode, and we can see that we've got it installed.